Sweed, just stop.
Just spinning something.
Yeah.
Stop.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Drink at the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should
Alright,
start
cool.
off at the bar.
Yeah, let's go for it. We're drinking in the bar.
What tower
Okay.
is THEOPHRASTUS going to be sitting outside of all night?
No. Okay, I have something very specific in mind for how I want THEOPHRASTUS to introduce to the group.
Okay, so if you just do like the everybody else then first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll just say that Burned is currently just laying on his side, just sort of like by the fire closest to Crixus, just sort of like staring at the fireplace contemplatively, sort of just mumbling to himself.
Crixus, meanwhile, is playing fetch with Shitbucket, which is just throwing a bar coaster across the room, which he then runs, grabs, and just brings back.
Is he
Alright.
clean?
I'm just waiting for Viktor to
Oh,
get
his
us a
name's
job.
Shitbucket.
Victor walks down the stairs like, well, Hakim has a case of old people.
Burned just kind of throws something into the fire and walks to a different fire. He's
Dawnshadow.
agitated.
So Sir Victor von Wagner will now take leadership. And, well, we need jobs, don't we?
Well, I mean, I need glory and money. Yeah, I think work leads to those things. I say, looking at my fingers and counting.
Well, what is on the job table, Austin? What's
Okay,
Well-
this is a very good instance for... I very specifically want THEOPHRASTUS to come to them with a quest. He has a plan that very specifically requires these gentlemen.
Victor just
Alright,
says,
go for
if
it.
only Victor just says, if only someone had a quest for us.
Now, I have no quest in mind, Austin. That's up to you, whatever you are planning for us, but... So go ahead, do my entrance.
you fucking act like I planned anything. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you're all in the bar, right? In Kaywold?
Yep.
Yeah.
Suddenly, there is a slight rumbling as an entire wall of the bar collapses in a massive pile of dust.
Ah!
Huh.
In the dust, you see the side of some sort of structure and the visage of a skull. As the skull's mouth opens, a ramp extends down. Through the dust, you can see a figure hulking at least 10 feet tall, an absolutely massive, intimidating figure. For a brief moment, it stands there, then begins to descend the ramp towards the figures. Once it clears the dust, you see it is not an enormous figure, but in fact, an incredibly average man with the defeated look in his eye, carrying, strapped to his back, a massive throne made of gold with thick cushions. In the throne seats a tiny little man, possibly a halfling, quite probably a halfling in fact, just very, very short. He has a plump body and wears very poofy, ridiculous clothes, somewhat similar to what Crixus is wearing, actually, but more aristocratic. Very poofy hat, big feather, that sort of thing. Lounging in the throne, looking at his nails. He claps his hands. Down, boo-boo, he commands. He then steps from the throne onto his manservant's head, onto a table, and begins to make a speech. Gentlemen, he decrees in a manner most...
Crixus gets to his feet and just salutes.
Burned is still staring at the fire. He actually has a kind of a pretty bored look on his face. Just
Victor
at this fire.
Victor just looks confused.
And like, very specifically,
and-
his back is turned to
and-
Theophrastus.
And Dawnshadow is pretty bewildered by this.
Victor just leans into Dawnshadow like, who is this pompous joker?
He might have a job. He might have connections. He might be a fight promoter. I need one of those.
Calm down. First of all, he blew up the whole wall of this fucking building. Actually, how does the barkeeper react to this?
Not well, but she's kind of watching it like, wow, that guy's in a gold throne. He can probably afford to fix that wall.
Victor just walks forward, kind of shoves aside Crixus. I am Sir Viktor von Wagner. Who are you to charge into this fine establishment?
I
Me?
shove him aside and say, I am Crixus the Quick. Who are you to make such a wonderful entrance?
Crixus, go back, and Viktor just pulls him back.
It is by no mistake that you do not know my name. Few know it and survive, but those who do know me as THEOPHRASTUS BOMBASTAS, the mystery of Enigma.
You sound like a fucking idiot.
You sound like
By
a
the
legend.
contrary, I am no muling simpleton like yourselves. I am the greatest mind who ever roamed these lands. Have you ever heard of the great thinkers of the old lands? I studied them and found them lacking.
I'm gonna roll.
No.
I'm gonna roll a spout law check.
No, what are you talking about?
Can I
Who
do that,
are you?
Austin?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Also, Eric, check your items.
Yes.
10
Oh,
on
that's a-
intelligence.
that's-
Tell me something useful and interesting about the old thinkers of the land.
Oh god. I'm trying to figure out. So give me a second. Not for this, but I need to send something to Austin, which I need to redo something now.
Burn's head is now like he's actually like Burn's head
Okay.
is like staring. It's like it's in the fire now. Like he's just staring even more intently,
So,
just
so,
at
basi-
the embers.
so you're basically an ostrich.
Basically, yeah. But like he hasn't reacted to Theophrastus at all. Like his back is like actually turned to this.
I
old
still
lady.
choose to shoot.
Oh,
I still
I want to
choose.
say then, I've been building a fire pit in town for Bud. Just been but I kind of misinterpreted what a fire pit was, so I've actually been digging a pit.
And making a fire inside it.
Yeah.
Children want to play in
Okay.
it.
Somehow, Crixus is red on his old thinkers. Another phone call. Luckily, I've disconnected the phone.
Okay.
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 Awkward silence
Okay.
in the bar.
I didn't think it was awkward. I was kind of perfectly content with the silence.
No, I'm figuring something out with Austin.
Okay.
What? No, that's part of headquarters. That's what you
Nope.
can have.
Oh my god. Austin is
What
calling
do you mean, no?
bullshit.
Nope.
Austin calling bullshit on this already.
Dawnshadow's just
That's
gonna.
one of the things you can pick for 2 points.
Yep.
It's-
So you're right. It is. But guess what?
Goth,
Nope.
mute your mic if you're gonna do that, Goth.
Wield, fast enough in terrain. Like, oh,
Well, you
Fuck.
see Dawnshadow's
I hope
opening a
it's a
pack of
submarine.
biscuits.
Yeah,
There's
that
plastic
nope, not,
packs.
apparently not. It was going to be, but
Yes.
apparently not.
There aren't any rivers around here.
It was going to be in the ocean.
Oh. We're miles from the coast. It would take more than half a day's walk to get there.
And you know what happens when we walk some places.
Yeah, we encounter adventure.
Not the good kind.
No, it is the good kind.
The kind where we almost die every time.
Yeah, it's thrilling. It gives me anyway.
A wheeled siege weapon base. Oh.
Siege weapons. I, Viktor von Wagner, could use this in my conquest.
You're not
Would you
conquesting
like a-
shit.
Would you like a biscuit, Victor?
No, what? How are there plastic bags?
Plastic. We don't have plastic yet. It hasn't been discovered.
Precisely. Don't be silly, Dawnshadow.
Well, Dawnshadow went to the future, right?
Oh, I see. So Dawnshadow is some future bloke. Is that your story?
Yes.
Why isn't future
He's a
bloke?
time. He's
Why
a
isn't-
time lord.
Why isn't future bloke a class in Dungeon World?
Actually, there is a couple kind of like that.
Future bloke.
I can't imagine the future of this world being anything good. What with all of these crazy people running about?
Is that unacceptable?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I really do want to know what was unacceptable.
Submarine.
Huh?
I want to have a large, terrifying black submarine. Okay.
Are you just getting a boat?
Okay. No. There's not an option for boat. That's the thing.
Well, if you wanted like a legitimate boat, you could have substituted submarine for boat. But I like that option better, like
Yeah,
the one you
we'll
gave
go with
me.
it. I have a workaround for what I was gonna do.
Fine. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. So, THEOPHRASTUS clears his throat. I have concocted a brilliant plan that requires the skills of you very specific gentlemen. We are going to lay siege upon an island ruled by a truly cruel and terrible tyrant. We shall start a fire that will burn throughout the lands. It will bring us glory and fame beyond tolls. All will listen to us and know that we are the greatest alive. Will you join me, men?
Yes!
Burned is actually burnt because he said fire. Burned is like nobody noticed while he was still because he was speaking. Burned is actually directly right next to THEOPHRASTUS right now.
When did that happen?
Like,
Dawn.
says, we'll start a fire.
I didn't like take my eyes off THEOPHRASTUS, but somehow like Burn just appeared.
Dawnshadow raises his hand.
Yes, small one.
Why us specifically?
I
Yeah.
have calculated all the variables very precisely. I need each of your skills for very, very specific actions that will all take place in my master plan.
We will
I
start
actually,
a fire.
I jump up on the table next to THEOPHRASTUS. I point down at Dawnshadow and Viktor. What do you mean, why us? Have you not seen what we're capable of? We will do this. I could have my own place on that island.
We will start a
Victor,
fire.
Victor just goes, I serve no one but myself and the Templar Order. What makes you think I will work for you? You pompous man.
Why, Viktor? A whole island liberated by yourself?
Bird
Well, I know-
points at Victor, like just stretching his arm as far as he can go, just the biggest accusatory point he can muster, and just says, "We will start a fire."
We start the fire?
Yes,
Increase the fire!
yes.
Theo-
I'm sorry, but being liberate a whole island by myself, that would certainly sound good and inflict Templar. Would you mind me spreading my religion?
Of course not. THEOPHRASTUS grins widely.
Are you a fellow believer in Chris, THEOPHRASTUS?
I believe in the highest authority, the highest power, myself.
Oh my lord,
That's pretty convincing.
you're not a Fedora, are you?
No, he wears a poofy hat. I will you this.
And others who Chris religion, non-believers are referred to as Fedoris.
Fedoris. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, the crossover begins.
We've got fucking Chris, we've got Alan, Buddy, and now Fedoris.
You are thinking of the Fedoris I'm thinking of, right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't actually think you remember the race name, Sweed. Oh,
I-
okay.
How can I forget it?
I jump down off the table, I kind of bow and say, we shall liberate this island. It will be in my name, Crixus the Quick.
I'm bored. Let's go.
Excellent! Preparations have already been made. I have spent the past week tirelessly preparing for these events. Now let us away.
Victor just turns around to Dawnshadow and shrugs his shoulders. Like, fine.
He rises and is willing to follow. Perhaps this will be good for his god.
I doubt this is gonna be good for us. But remember, I am the leader of this group,
I
the
thought
pompous man.
Wait a minute,
What?
we're going to a different island. Well, fuck Joaquin, he's staying here then.
Dawnshadow.
Before that, actually, Viktor just goes up and like, "Oi, Joaquin, we're leaving for like a different island. We'll see if we'll come back."
There we go.
I left
In character, he knows it. It's just that Cody doesn't.
Yeah,
That's next level dramatic irony.
Dawnshadow.
And Viktor leaves a note. BRB, going to liberate island. KK.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses, Viktor.
Dawnshadow looks to Viktor. He asks, "Are you all right?"
Yes, that old man is sleeping. He looked very old.
Sorry, I just thought like your character seemed unsure about the whole thing.
Nope. Well, you know, I have nothing better to do. And plus, the opportunity of making a whole island under Chris, fantastic.
I think he's referring to your monster girlfriend.
You shut your mouth.
Sorry.
Alright,
Just
you guys
like
ready?
my Japanese animes.
Cool. So, one, you guys should probably restock.
Yes.
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 That's actually a thing. I try and go and... Where's that list of items we had? Dungeon log.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I have
look
my
for
own list.
I'm gonna check for it then.
Okay, let's see, what do I have?
As Theophrastus oversees the preparations from his cushy throne, he sends Jonathan ahead of them to set things in motion.
Could I use this prep time to tend the deer fire?
Who the fuck is Jonathan?
Okay, I'm gonna sell my rapier and buy a longsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
What can I get on the rapier? I am insisting, by the way, it was used by the legendary Crixus the Quick.
Roll plus charisma then.
Now you see, this blade is finely honed for any warrior, particularly one as good as I am.
Yeah, he'll give you 30 for it.
30?
Huh.
30 is good. Well, 30 is
Oh,
an insult,
God.
but it's a good insult.
Oh god, I just realized Viktor still has the fucking dwarven mug on him.
Alright, so that gets rid of a rapier, and then I try and haggle for a longsword.
Austin, what can I get? How much money can I get for a dwarven mug?
Probably like 5 coin.
Deal.
I'm just gonna. I'll save some time. I'm just gonna buy a longsword. It's 15 coins.
Hey, Austin, how much would it be to get some more dungeon rations and bandages?
Let's see. Dungeon rations are 3 coins for 5 uses.
I'll take 2 of them. Actually, how much does a ration weigh again?
Rations weigh.
Is it like one
one
weight?
weight.
One weight
I'll be
per
right
5
back.
uses.
Which is a longsword.
I'll buy.
Right down. Alright.
Well, I still have 3 of them right now, so
You
if
should
I
buy
bought
some more.
5, would that increase the uses?
No. You buy 1 and 1 has 5 uses.
Oh, okay. So I'm buying a second pack of dungeon rations then.
Basically.
Okay.
I've got 7 uses
Yeah,
left of my 2 dungeon rations.
I'm gonna buy a pack of dungeon rations, but what would bandages be?
Yeah, I don't know, Austin left.
I'll link you the equipment sheet. There it is, and bandages. Bandages, free uses, slow, 5 coins. So you get free uses of bandages, 5 coins. You only heal 4 damage, but I guess that's not. I guess it's not terrible.
Let's see. Okay, so that's -3 coins. 'cause
So
of what
THEOPHRASTUS just left with such aplomb, and then we all just go to the shops immediately.
How much was it
afterwards.
again? Sorry, how much was it again for bandages?
5
Oh, yeah.
coins.
5 of the coins.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, everyone got rations, everyone got bandages.
I do not.
I think I'm
That is-
okay for
Yep.
7 days unless we go and take some stuff from the old cart.
How many uses are the new
Actually-
bandages?
Bandages are 3 uses for 5 coins.
How?
Okay.
One ration was 5 coins, right?
One dungeon ration is 5 uses for 3 coins.
Okay, then I'll take another. So I have 3 dungeon rations.
5 uses for 3 coins. I'll take that. 12 uses, 3 dungeon.
How much?
rations. There we go. I think
So-
I'm good for about 6 days, I guess, with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
THEOPHRASTUS, BOMBASTAS.
Even though I can heal us, bandages will come in handy.
Can we just
I like this running joke that Viktor cannot actually say THEOPHRASTUS' name.
I only have 12 coins now, but I'm good.
I'm richer than Mandok ever was.
Oh wait, I thought Mandok made quite a lot when he was bargaining for the was it turtle shells or something?
Ant armor or bug armor, and
Bug armor.
It wasn't long lived because he then spent that getting the fucking horse or the donkey rather.
Oh yeah, what has happened to Donkey number 2?
So was, isn't he?
Erik, how does that make you feel? Is this THEOPHRASTUS BOMBASTAS?
No, that's not. It's... I can't find a good picture to, like, properly communicate.
I don't know. This man, I hate his face.
He wears, like, very poofy, like, vertical striped orange and blue clothes with a big poofy, like, beret with a big plume sticking out of the top.
Yeah, I did all I need to.
So he looks like a fucking clown.
Kinda. Almost like the Swiss Guards, but, like, not military.
Erik,
And
since
poofier.
since you agreed to clown, this is now how I'm gonna imagine
I said no!
him. Imagining him like that.
I said no about clown Sweed.
To Viktor, he looks like a clown. Clown is a very respected occupation in the far south.
I'm all sorted. I think we can go.
Cool. Yeah,
He
it seems
he
you guys are ready
wears-
to go.
Yeah.
He wears clothes like this, except he's like half the height and plumper, and his hat's
Oh, no.
and those same colors, and he has a big feather. Kinda like that. That's the closest thing I can really approximate to it.
That's beautiful.
Right.
The mute button on my mic is
He's a
not
clown
working
with a
half as
hat.
well as it used to. There's police knocking about because there's something going on in the area. So if I
Mad
come
Sam.
and go a bit, could be Mad Sam. If I come and go a bit, just keep playing.
Did someone get a bit too cheeky with their Nando?
I think someone
Oh,
did.
cheeky Nando's.
Some
Think
right,
you better
some
not
right
be
proper-
illegally housing Mad Sam.
I think having Mad Sam in the house is illegal accommodation.
Fucking right, mate.
Okay, I'm good. I think we can move on.
Yeah.
So when I went to get something printed earlier on, there were police vans knocking about. So I guess they've been looking for something all day now.
Remember Sam?
Maybe
Probably
they'll take
looking
the
for
bird away.
Nando's.
The bird. Oh god. You okay?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Somehow a
You just
punching
made me
dagger
fucking
is
laugh
better
when I
than a
eat
long
some-
sword.
Okay.
Longsword.
What are we gonna
Alright,
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
Let's go.
So, let's see, you guys need to go find a boat, correct?
Yes.
So give me a
Down.
direction in which you are traveling.
South.
You are traveling south. Cool. Let's roll for
Go south.
encounters.
What are we traveling in?
Style.
Style. Beat.
Amazing.
What about donkey number 2?
Well,
At that race point, what are we traveling in?
Well, we got a couple of horse-drawn. Well, not horse-drawn. We got a couple of carts.
Do we
two
still have
donkeys.
Tommy the horse?
Are we going by cart?
Let's just take 2 carts. We got carts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if this if it fits Mr. Pompous here, Viktor says.
Of course, this will be quite adequate.
This is going to be a long day, isn't it?
Bernd is just kind of laying down, bored, again, just mumbling agitatedly to himself behind Crixus.
Okay, so let's see here. Takes you about. You guys are walking for approximately 3 hours when you see the coastline in front of you. And actually, within that 3 hours, you could make it to the coastline. You haven't. Your trip has been actually really calm. You've mostly been walking through farmland, and then like once you get closer to the ocean, you just kind of hit the beach.
To the docks.
Beach.
Viktor really doesn't kind of like you.
Do you have any idea where the docks are?
Yeah, I've made, or this is where I've been scouting this area this whole time, this past week.
Cool.
I've been.
So, Mr.
let's see.
Well, besides,
In
if
that
I
case-
live, or I mean, I would obviously know how to get to the island if this is
Can
the closest.
you give me like a 2d6 plus 2?
All right.
So none of you are concerned about this.
Oh!
Well,
Nice.
fuck.
Awesome. All right, yeah, no problem. You make it to the docks, and wow, I rolled the exact same fucking thing as you. So guess what?
What?
There is on the dock is this enormous, probably 2-story kind of trading galleon currently like docked, and it seems like a bunch of people are offloading crates.
Are there any
Huh.
other ships at the docks?
Nope, just this one.
Ah, damn it! Fuck that.
Okay.
Some
Say, are
smaller,
there any
like-
friendships?
We're going
There
to
are
have to
some,
take
like,
over the
smaller
galleon.
fisher-
At this point, Bernd jolts up out of the cart behind Crixus, kind of bumping his shoulder on Crixus, points directly at THEOPHRASTUS, and says, You lied to me! You said there would be fire! This is the opposite of fire!
Now, burn person, calm down.
We're going to be on a
Listen,
big
I don't like
flammable
boats
wooden
either.
ship in the middle of this
Also,
anti-fire.
Oh, Erik, there you go.
There we go.
Wow. Perfect.
He's not that handsome though, but yeah. Okay.
And so now Bernd's just kind of just still pointing.
Patience, brother. The fire will come.
He kind of
The
just
night is
slowly-
wettest just before the fire.
He
What?
kind of he nods and slowly retreats back below, just back behind Crixus.
I'm actually kind of sad that it isn't a really small ship, because then I could say it was getting a cog part of your plan.
Oh yeah, Viktor has finally. So, when did your rat become so big?
I've been
Well-
feeding it.
Ah,
What have you been feeding it?
Oh, you know, animal carcasses, various mushrooms I find, occasional pints from the bar, protein
Have you
powder.
been feeding it fire?
I've
That
not been feeding it
thing's-
fire.
That thing's been eating corpses? But it's
Animal
a rat.
corpses. I wouldn't feed it rat corpses. What
Don't-
kind
don't-
of vile creature do you take me for?
Dawnshadow,
That's not what...
Dawnshadow, I would say just accept the move on.
People feed their dogs meat. Why shouldn't I feed my giant rat meat?
Rotten flesh is a good diet. Just look
I-
at me.
Yes, I see you. Your mother must be very proud of you.
Bernd is now just kind of poking at Shit Bucket.
Pardon my company here. We are. So
Okay,
what?
actually, can I roll? It's not really in the selection for all according to plan, but I don't know what else I would roll to have. Like Jonathan has my manservant has already arranged for my crew to provide protection for this galleon as it sets sail.
It's not gonna be that easy. Roll me charisma.
Charisma, gotcha.
Alright, cool. Sure. So, like as you guys arrive, Jonathan he lumbers back over to you and says,
No, Jonathan's just a normal dude now. He doesn't have the chair still strapped to him. I kept the throne.
"Well, how tall is he?"
Oh no, he's just like an incredible, like 5'7" maybe. Just a very average, bland, sad person.
Viktor sees this and is like, kind of uncomfortable.
No, the height was all from the throne strapped to his back.
Right.
Like
right.
Kronk carrying Yzma.
I figured. Viktor actually
I
asked.
actually watched that this morning.
Oh.
Viktor kind of goes up to ask him. Here's a question: is he your manservant, your slave, so to speak?
Wait, he asked this to THEOPHRASTUS or Jonathan?
Are you fastest?
Oh, okay. Ubu is mine. I have raised him from a small pup. He is completely devoted to me. He wouldn't want to live any other way.
The pup, but he's a man.
Barely. THEOPHRASTUS laughs heartily at his own little joke.
I laugh as well.
I lean into Dawnshadow. I'm starting to think this man is kind of insane.
Insane and
Alright,
genius
so-
are closely related. I should know. I'm both.
So he walks
no,
back up
Crixus,
to you.
you're an idiot.
He walks back up to you and says, "I have arranged for your passage, but the crew is looking to set sail soon." And he points off the coast to where you see like the black clouds rumbling. He says, bad weather should be upon them at any time."
Excellent! All according to Kaikaku. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
like
shit,
Kaikaku.
Vaz isn't here yet. Damn it. Can't do
Zax is
this
not here
joke yet.
Yeah.
Or Vax. What was the name?
Zax.
Zax, that was it.
Okay, actually, no, I'll just interject here. I know that word.
No, it
Needs
doesn't.
plan.
We need Zax for this.
Okay.
Just wait.
Alright.
Okay, anyway, so. All aboard! THEOPHRASTUS announces and waddles onto the ship.
Viktor just walks on. I never actually liked ships.
Really?
It was a bumpy ride here from far south.
Before they set foot, Burn kind of tugs at Crixus's arm.
Hmm?
Is it okay to go on the thing with the anti-fire?
Why, these things were made to conquer anti-fire.
He kind of very just nervously steps onto the boat.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Besides, if all goes wrong, ships are flammable.
Do not tell him that!
What? It's not like it's going to be set on fire.
Look at him, Crixus.
Right now, Burn's eyes are closed and he's just fantasizing.
Viktor says, I finally understand Joaquin now.
This is how we actually got to the docks.
Oops. Fantastic.
Yep.
Do I even put
Pretty much.
Shit Bucket on a lead? I probably don't. He probably just knows to follow.
He probably knows, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
so-
don't expect the crew to really like Shit Bucket. Also, Erik, here you go. Here's your true form.
If the crew has a problem with Shit Bucket, they have a problem with me.
No, they're
Oh my
pretty
God.
they're pretty much a ragged crew. They wouldn't care about some stupid rat.
I'm assuming this boat doesn't have a fireplace.
No, it doesn't.
Some stupid
Burn
rat,
is just
excuse
in
me.
the corner.
There you go, Austin. You can use that as a profile picture for your fastest bombastas.
Burn is in fetal position, as center as he can, to the boat.
Yeah, so everyone gets on board. The captain approaches you guys and says, "Alright, so you be heading down south, eh?"
Yes,
too
I am
far.
from the. I'm actually from the south, from the far south. Sir Victor van Wadner. Nice to meet you. This is
Ah.
this is my crew of idiots.
He looks up you up and down and says, "Ah, yes, a follower of Chris, are ye?"
Yes,
He
yes,
does the Chris salute, whatever it is.
yes.
The
The
Chris
Chris. Yes, the Chris salute.
I'm offended.
That's the
I'm
technical
actually
name.
offended because I'm Orthodox Chrisology, and that is clearly not Orthodox.
He says,
No.
"Yeah, we be sailing for Brisk."
Ah, Breski, I see.
We know
He
an old
nods
man
his-
from there. He didn't come today. Apparently, he was feeling too old.
Aye,
Yes.
that happens with old folk. Sometimes
Yeah.
their bones just don't function the way they should.
Yeah,
Just
he
can't see
looked
it
very
happening
much.
to me.
He looked really old. Like he aged like 40 years. It was really bad.
So yeah, right now Bernd is just mumbling, like really agitated, and he's like in fetal position in like the corner.
So-
Do not worry about that
So
creature.
this captain is in the stereotypical tricorn hat with the like black pea coat that's covered in like it's clearly leather, but it's stained with salt like around the bottoms. It's got long sleeves with thick black gloves and like knee-high leather boots. Black trousers.
Oh boy.
He's got a real big bushy beard and a eye patch.
And his name is Bushybeard.
You know what? Sure, his name's Bushybeard.
Oh,
This is
okay.
his boat.
Actually,
So,
What is your
just
name,
a word
Captain?
just a word of advice: if we end up near rat folk, don't drink the liquor. Then
He says, "Hi, my name's Bushybeard. Nice to meet you."
Yeah, thank you.
Aye,
Thank
so
you.
we be sailing soon. Shouldn't need too much worry. Brisk is a fairly safe trip.
Ah, great. Fantastic. Where's my chambers? I need to calm down.
He nods and says, you can sleep at the crew. We don't have no private chambers."
Ah. Oh,
I'm going
So-
to remain up on deck for the time being.
Yeah. So you guys are sailing for Brisk.
Right.
Dawnshadow is leaning over and he's not feeling too well.
Yeah, Bernd's mumbling is just getting slowly and just like louder and louder.
Crixus
I'm
Really?
going to...
Sitting around
More
reading whatever
agitated.
books lying around.
THEOPHRASTUS sits down in the below-deck dining hall of the ship, tapping his fingers together, grinning immensely.
so yeah, Victor approaches you and asks, "So, this mission here, what exactly are we gonna do?"
I told you, we are going to attack an island that has been taken over and controlled by a cruel tyrant who deserves utterly no mercy.
But who is this cruel tyrant?
Actually, I'm gonna out of character. I don't like Austin. Do you have someone in mind for this specifically?
Oh, I know what we're doing. We're good.
Okay,
But I will
But-
tell you, we're sailing for Brisk.
yeah, gotcha.
But who is this cruel tyrant?
Okay, before now that's really hardcore prep time. The very specific instant when Victor would ask me a question, I'm uncomfortable asking.
Victor,
No, that,
your next
that
line
is technically a thing you could do. Like,
Right, but
if you consider that danger, you could just, steal a passage to escape from him.
yeah.
You
Let's
just
escape the
ask the
question.
question and like a hatch opens beneath him and he falls to the floor below.
No, yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
but oh god.
THEOPHRASTUS' master plan to dodge Victor's question just be to go, look over there, and run away.
okay.
Now-
Actually, now that this gives me an alternate. Here, 1 second. Let me actually look at this map.
So what is your
Okay.
master plan?
Snake, I know you don't ever edit, but when you upload this, just be sure to just throughout all that debating, just put in a technical difficulties sign and the Benny Hill theme.
No.
I don't think he will.
No,
I don't think I
Yakety
will.
Sax is his proper name.
Okay, I have an alternate plan.
Nice.
Okay, so. Wait, and. Okay. So
Oh,
I now.
I should mention, since you know the place. Here, I'll just type it out for you.
Okay.
All these secrets.
Give me a second. I just remembered. Actually, I'm gonna guess that's something.
But so more specific, is of another ship crashing into the ship, like, is that too much of a dealing damage?
Fuck.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you would have
Like,
to
say
somehow
we are
control
in
the
danger,
ship to
but yeah,
crash it.
we are. But I have specifically calculated the trajectory of where we are, so that we will be crossing paths with a ship that I know is looking for us, something like that. If we're in danger.
But that's creating...
That still sounds like creating the scenario.
So Dungeon World
Yes.
is all about creating scenarios. But... So, like, for example, if you're not in danger, then you suddenly realize you're in danger. Oh, there's a ship coming nearby that we are going to ram in order to damage everybody on this ship.
Of course.
Okay.
Right? Is that what you're, like, saying?
No, like, say we're in danger. Like, we're on the ship. Say the ship.
I think he's saying that's the escape plan.
Yeah, like, that's the escape plan.
To get onto their ship. Yeah.
Oh, so your
Like, if
escape
we're
plan would be
say
to-
like we're prisoners on this ship, but then like as an escape plan, I have had arranged for another ship to attack that, or specifically, heck, the people captured the island. I know they have a patrol ship, and I know what the patrol ship's schedules are.
Is this ship gigantic and white and also called the Bane ship?
No. Well.
So, can we get back to this?
I'm really confused where we are right now.
I was
Me
just sitting
too.
on the deck, but I'm going to say I've now
Theophrastus is
walked
trying
into
to
the
dodge
scene.
Victor's questions. That's where we were.
I'm trying not to throw up.
And Bernd is just loudly mumbling to himself.
Well,
So-
where are we going? Where?
I
So
just
right
walk,
now-
Victor was
walk
asking-
down into the scene and say, we're heading to Brisk.
Yeah, I gotta
Victor
type something
was
out to Erik.
asking what the filthy despot's name is.
The filthy despot's name is Joaquin.
Tell me about your plan.
To the east, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I just sort of say to Victor, that's not important right now. In the meantime, I need your assistance with something. Come, and start walking through the ship.
Fine.
Like waddling.
Where is the captain? Like, is he at the helm, or is he in the
Oh,
captain's
yeah, he's
ship?
currently at the helm.
Could Bernd be in fetal position at the helm? Actually,
Sure.
because I think that's the funniest place for him to be in fetal position at. Just like mumbling loudly, fetal position next to the captain in the corner.
Dawnshadow follows.
Back at the far south, we have a fantastic song sailors used to sing when they were on the sea, especially if they were pirates. Yar yar, dibbity.
Theophrastus just sort of stops for a second and slowly turns and looks at Victor for unbroken eye contact for about 3 seconds before continuing forward down the hall.
Being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. And they were heretics.
I don't think you want to annoy him.
Shush, Dawnshadow. I'm in charge here.
Alright, so
Wandering.
you approach the captain.
Yes. So is he like where is the current situation on deck?
Currently he is sitting with one leg over the other, drinking from a bottle, barking orders at the helmsman.
This is beautiful. Just like my old drill sergeant.
Okay. And we're to the east. Darn, I was thinking we were to the south. That actually
Any
does
of the
make things more
helmsmen
difficult.
Distracted by Burned.
I have to rethink of a plan now, because the fact that we're in the east, that makes things much more difficult.
And you're currently sailing towards Brisk.
Which is west, or southwest. Correct?
Oh,
Or...
is Crixus learned how to read?
Yeah. I think we
Was
set
it
that
all
up.
because
we set
of
that
the-
up last game because
Yeah.
I put an intelligence stat in and just said, "Yeah, fuck it, you can read now." The training
So-
paid off.
Oh,
Question.
I'm so proud.
There's nothing good to read on this ship, so he's just reading old manifests.
Actually,
so the captain, the captain looks up to you as you approach and says, "Aye, what can I do for thee?"
actually, can I spout lore on, like, the oceans, the waters maps?
Sure.
Oh, a 7, wow. That's
Good
what,
question. By all accounts, it makes no sense.
1? Okay, spell lore.
Tell you something interesting. Let's see here. Something interesting about the ocean. Something interesting about the ocean. Something interesting about the ocean. You've heard legends of mer people living at the bottom of the ocean?
Like here? This part of the ocean?
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
okay, this actually works. I'm actually gonna... I don't have... there's a move that would be better for this, but can I discern realities on the captain?
Sure.
7. Hold on.
Ask one.
What here is useful or valuable to me with the captain?
He's looking fairly sloshed.
Okay. That's excellent. I address to the captain. Captain, my dear sir, I have a situation to report. Viktor here, a noble Templar, as you know, who has had quite a bit of experience recently dealing with monsters and the like, believes there to be dangerous merfolk in the waters directly
What?
in our route. We are going to have to redirect course.
I said nothing of the sort.
I just leap around the corner. Merfolk!
Yes,
You-
Crixus, merfolk. We have to act quickly.
Do these merfolk,
Merfolk! I'll grab my sledgehammer.
don't they live in anti-fire?
Yes,
Yes.
they do burn, which is why we must avoid them.
No, you stop right here. I have not said anything about merfolk. They're just a legend. This here man is just trying to change the course of the ship, Captain.
As
Um,
you see,
Points at Victor.
Victor is terribly modest.
Burn
What?
points at Victor again, just accusatory point. Says, "You must be denying because you are in cahoots with them. You
With
like
who?
Dawn,
anti-fire."
The captain
Shadow.
interrupts at this point and says, "Merfolk, aye, there be no merfolk in this side of the sea."
Precisely.
Dawnshadow's gonna vouch for Viktor for once and say, I'm gonna agree. I don't really remember anything about merfolk.
Well, normally you would be correct, Captain. However, if you would observe the moons, this is the mating season of the merfolk, and they come to these waters in order to mate, aside from their usual home.
It's day.
It is currently day.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still track the moon.
He's not entirely wrong.
I really hope Joaquin
Captain is
has it.
totally not believing you.
Are we sure we made the
He kind of looks
right
at you up
choice?
and down and says, "Have you ever been on a boat? According to your outfit, you look like you belong in a circus."
Whoa.
Here's
I-
the point.
I have spent much of my life at sea. I live on an island, for heaven's sake. What a ridiculous query.
Aye, then you should know that there are no merfolk on this side of the sea, and there are no mating habits here.
Listen to me, you mewling malcontent. You are making a mistake.
He draws his sword and looks at you and says, "Aye, and you're making a bigger one."
Mr. Captain, sir, here. Let's not go to violence. Clearly this man is just... He's out there. And think of it, he's not doing too much harm.
How do you flick your fingers when wearing greaves?
It's Viktor's secret. And
Bernd
besides...
is just like, during this whole scene, Bernd is just freaking the fuck out.
And Viktor just said, and besides, he's paying you. You should try to get them to pay more.
Okay.
Wait, who's being paid? Nobody's
No.
being paid.
Nobody's being paid? I assumed Erik paid them to take us on.
No, we're
Yeah.
security, in theory.
Oh,
Yeah, there is no
I
payment.
really thought we were getting paid.
No.
What? Oh, fuck this. Dawnshadow's jumping overboard.
This is why
no,
we're poor
Dodge-
all the time.
Bernd is freaking the fuck out just right now.
Dawnshadow, don't!
What the hell?
But yeah,
Alright,
I'm just up on deck yelling merfolk ahead.
Viktor just tries to say, there's no need to take up arms, Captain. I will try to take up, round off my crew, calm them down. Crixus, you come here this instant, young man.
I peek my
Dawnshadow
head round the
actually
corner.
jump
Aren't you
overboard.
preparing for the merfolk?
There are no merfolk, you... God...
But
Bernd
I had a
grabs
friend in the
captain's
arena who told
arm.
me he fought merfolk.
Bernd
Crixus,
grabs the
please
captain's arm.
don't agitate him.
He
And
immediately
looks
like
the cat-
shakes your
yeah.
he shakes your arm off and says, "Aye, get off me, you burned creature."
Do you got any candles?
There are some candles... There are some...
He
Bernd, there's
motions
some...
towards the center mast where there's a lantern
He
hanging.
runs towards it and he eats it immediately.
You eat the metal and all.
He just doesn't care. He needs fire in him now to calm down.
It's not lit.
Chris
Yeah,
gives me strength.
okay. He goes to the lantern and he's really angry. He just runs outside with it.
We're on the deck.
He runs inside with it. Fine.
This is really confusing.
I know it is. You hear like a shout after you and says, "Don't burn me fucking ship down."
Ooh, a peon soundboard.
I just kind of walk
So-
up to the captain afterwards and just say, "So, what just happened then?"
So, the captain is currently holding his sword. Viktor is between the captain and Bombasticus, and Bombasticus is trying to make a plot to go to his island.
I was told we'd be liberating islands. I say out loud.
The captain looks at you curiously and says, "Now you're pretty security for our sail to brisk."
Oh, I hope we're. I just
Wait,
and
wait.
Crixus not thinking just says out loud. I hope we're attacked soon.
Aye, free. And nay, we should not be attacked soon.
Oh,
Pardon Crixus here. He's the jungling of the group.
it's true. I've seen his face. He's far older than I am. His head is a round that's very impressive.
Shut up! And I shove him aside. Now, you will have to pardon my group. Clearly, most of these are idiots who've never actually been security before, hence why they're free. I'll talk them down, Captain. There's no need to pull a sword, especially on this Bombasticus. Like, he had a hard life. His mother didn't love him.
Aye, clearly not. She let him dress like that. He sheaths his sword.
I'm dressed very similarly to THEOPHRASTUS. Not sure how I feel
Yeah,
about
but you're not, like, assaulting the captain.
Oh, true. Sometimes it's
Okay,
double standards. You
Be
insult someone,
right
they
back.
treat you worse.
Keep going.
Right. At this point, Bernd walks back, crawls back out from the lower decks. There's just sort of solemn look on his face. The lantern is not on his person anymore.
Where's the lantern?
It didn't work.
What do you mean didn't work?
It didn't work.
Where did you put it then?
He just kind of points down the stairs.
Well, it wasn't lit, was it?
He just goes to the corner and sulks.
Chris, give me strength.
Do not worry, Burned. Once you're through this anti-fire, you'll be stronger for it, and you'll truly appreciate fire all the more for what it is.
Now, Bombastas.
Actually, I do have a question. How long does it take to sail to Brisk?
Let me do some quick calculations. It's about a day and a half.
Okay.
Bombastas, what is your plan, really?
All shall be made clear in time. See, things have jumped the gun a bit. Okay, in that case, I sort of shake my finger at the captain. Fine, but you'll regret this, mark my words, and march back below deck.
Oh, my lord.
The captain turns to Viktor and says, I, as a follower of Chris, can't we just throw him overboard? I'm tempted. Do you know him very well?
No, but he's paying me. And I need the money.
He's paying you then?
Yes.
He scratches at his beard.
I miss anything?
Pardon again, Captain. I need to lie down.
He nods.
So does Viktor walk away?
Yes, Viktor walks
Okay,
away.
because I want Burn to follow him. He's gonna do this right. Burn's just kind of following behind Viktor right now.
Cue a little montage where Viktor just walks, then looks back, but Burn hits himself.
And then like as they're along, where Viktor's like about to walk out of nowhere. Where is he walking to?
He's walking on the deck.
So basically, at a point where there's like a lot less people around, like less sounds or whatever, Burn kind of grabs Viktor's arm.
What now?
He looks Viktor dead in the eyes, and he says, "Before us, before this, before there was order and chaos, before there were gods and monsters, before there were men, women, and children, there was nothing. And before that, there was fire." And then he just kind of walks away, crawls away, back to where Crixus is.
Viktor looks confused. he looks so confused. Dawnshadow, I need a priest.
Yes, I'm here.
Father, I think I've sinned because the world has turned on me.
Pull yourself together, come on.
You are a priest, aren't you?
Yes, I am a priest.
Good. I have no idea. Can you look out after Crixus and the Burned? I'm going to bed.
I'll have you know I'm not a child. I say it, so
Why
standing
do you
right next to you.
Why do you act like one then?
I don't act like a child. I act like a gladiator.
So gladiators are childs.
Many of us were, at one point. Some didn't survive past that time. A few did. I'm not the most humble of gladiators, I'll admit. But that's to my benefit.
Crixus!
But don't get us thrown overboard, okay? I'm going to bed.
Burn just kind of yells, "Crixus!
Yes.
Shit bucket is in my corner!"
Shit bucket! Over here!
Whistling to him to come over.
Okay, Burn just kind of sulks back into the corner.
Cool. All right.
And Theophrastus is waiting until nightfall to. He has made preparations for something, and he is waiting until nightfall to execute his plan.
I'm gonna say this now. I really want there to be a fight. I really want this to happen.
Well, you're gonna be in luck.
Oh my
As
lord,
night
God,
falls.
why did you call upon the wrath of Austin? The Austin.
I was bored.
Ah, there's a fourth religion. The followers of Austin.
Fantastic. I now have a religion.
Yes. In my mind, you're basically just Cthulhu of this world.
That makes sense, actually. He's an old god. He is divine.
Okay.
What do you have in store for us, sir?
So, as night falls, the lanterns are lit, the night crew takes its positions, and the captain retreats to his quarters. Some time passes.
Okay, so now I would like to enact something. Or Theophrastus runs frantically up to the dock of the deck, screaming, "Mermaid! Mermaid! Mermaid!" and then points to a figure in the water with long flowing hair and shell bra in the water swimming alongside the boat, sort of pathetically flapping at it. How I manage this, if someone were to look for Jonathan, they would find him curiously missing.
Dumbest.
Some of the crew just like walk over and they look over and says, "Oh, there's something out there."
I just like to point
Alert
off.
the captain! Alert the captain! Let him know I, Theophrastus, was right!
Victor, get your crossbow!
Oh.
Viktor walks up with a nightcap on his helmet, like, what is going on?
Bernd is actually like sleeping in the middle, like of a circle of lanterns that he found lit around the ship.
What's going on? What are you shouting about?
A mum.
There is a merfolk in the waters!
I'll throw
What?
my sledgehammer at it.
Don't throw your weapons!
Okay.
Viktor runs over, looks. Does this fool me, Austin? Just wondering. How convincing is this?
You're gonna want to roll like a discern realities or something,
I'm just gonna say Crixus is tricked.
or like a scout roll or something.
Is that what? What does my eyes see? The discern realities, and do I get the minus for it because it's dark and shit?
Not necessarily.
Was it wisdom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Viktor just looks out. What is the? Was it D9?
A D9.
Yeah.
A
D9.
2d6.
It's 2d6.
Whoops.
I don't even think a
A
D9 is a
D9.
dice.
8.
Also, do you have any bonuses to wisdom?
Nah.
Okay. So
On a
8.
7. Okay. Let's see. What can? Who is really in control here? Actually, yes. Who is really in control here?
So, getting like a overview of the thing, it looks like Bombasticus it seems to be in control.
Bombastas.
Like
Yeah,
I could have taken
Bombastas.
I could have taken the last option, but no, honestly, I'm more interested to see who actually is in control here.
Yeah, no, Bombasticus seems to be in control.
But oh my lord, that is all men, heretical creature in the sea.
Oh god, are we gonna get, like, cornered by Cthulhu? Giant octopus.
Where's the harpoons? Where's the spears? I'm gonna chuck spears at it.
Don't throw your weapons.
Spears are meant to
Dawnshadow
be
is
thrown.
holding the hilt of his sword as he's quite
No.
unnerved by everything.
No.
So as everyone is like focusing over the edge, like looking at this shape in the water, a ear-piercing scream is heard across the ship, and excuse me, half of the crew is like sent tumbling off the edge into the water.
They
What
cough
the?
as well.
What?
Oh god, no.
Viktor turns around. What is happening?
As you turn around, you notice the like shapes of women, transparent, like float up through the boat. They seem to be like dripping water, and everywhere they come from, just like pools of water form around them. Their
Well done.
hair floats in the sky as if it was like permanently underwater.
Have an
Viktor,
erection.
Viktor lifts off his nightcap and says, "Well, good evening, ladies." Wait,
One of them immediately screams at you.
Wait, is it? Oh, that's really loud.
Bird
Yes.
has finally woken up.
I draw
Viktor.
my longsword and charge.
Viktor, you take 6 damage.
Holy shit! Viktor stumbles back like, "Oh my goodness! These are not fair, ladies. These are creatures of the night."
I would like to call upon the divine powers of my god to assist me in this. Let me see.
Oh,
a
Chris,
divine
what-
ward.
Chris, what are you putting me through?
Will you allow me?
As Victor.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
I want to. Rolling for divine ward.
Okay.
That's a 7. I've only got 1. All right, so I'm right. Am I doing this before Crixus is charging or as he is? Can I say? Like,
You can say.
because what I'm
Yeah.
planning to do is I'm planning to give him. Let me see. Take plus. Yeah. To take +1 forward to armor.
Handy.
Cool.
So yes, he feels like a sort of he feels that familiar like blue aura around him as I begin to channel that power on him. And what were you doing, Crixus?
How many of them are there?
Looks like there are 5 figures.
Okay, well, I just charge the nearest one and aim for the neck. As if it's going to make much of a difference.
Alright.
So, yeah. Oh, do I have Arsenal in this case?
You are caught unprepared.
I might break from battle to go and prepare then, but we'll go for a quick slice first. Roll hack and slash?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, so that is d10 of damage plus 1 for the longsword, and I don't have Arsenal, so it's an extra d6 if I decide to take damage as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that then.
Cool. Alright.
Calm your horses.
You deal 12 damage and you take 10.
Ooh.
Oh, does the extra armor help?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 damage.
So, yeah, you swing... What do you swing?
Longsword. I
Yeah.
charge up and just lop at the throat.
Yeah, you hit this thing, like, clear through the throat, but your sword kind of, like, just passes through it. But, you know, there was, like, a slight resistance as it was floating through this. But as you swing it through, this thing just vanishes.
Nice.
This is
Another one on deck looks towards Crixus as you just attacked that one and unleashes another scream at you.
I want to defy danger. I'm not sure how I'm going to defy... I can't dodge a scream. I guess just throw my hands over my ears.
Cool.
While holding your
in-
sword.
A Constitution enduring.
Yeah, you can endure it.
Okay. Yeah, endure it. Defy danger. 8.
Awesome, yeah. You are able to shrug off the scream, but it leaves you a little rattled.
Is that
Rattle.
shaky or...
Yes, shaky.
Okay.
Shaky.
Actually,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Oh
Calm
boy.
down, gentlemen.
So yeah, I'm just now kind of like stumbling aimlessly over the deck of the ship.
These water, whatever the hell, these things, are they in the water?
No, they are floating
They're-
on the ship.
Yeah, on the ship.
One of them quickly skates over to glides over to Viktor and reaches their hand out at you.
Ah! No! I say! Okay, I'm gonna basically defy danger. Basically slapping it away with my shield. Would that be dex, or would that be quick thinking, or powering through?
You're powering through.
Okay. No!
Oh boy.
This thing's hand goes through your helmet, and as you take 8 damage, you feel this hand grip your actual face and just start absorbing your life force from you.
Ah!
He's not going to want to let go. I mean, that's a perfectly round head he has.
Yeah.
You just hear Viktor scream. My face is my shield!
What? How much health are you on, Sweed and Snake?
12.
15.
Okay, I'm going to concentrate, call upon the help of my divinity, and I'm going to go for Divine Ward. 9, just 1. Okay, heal 1d8 of damage, so I'm going to try and heal Viktor.
Is that plus your caster level with something else you got?
I got Devoted Healer. I'm just a little bit confused about this one.
Add your level to the amount of damage healed. So what's your level?
3.
So.
Oh,
D8
I
plus
see.
3.
So
yeah.
you like the result. Okay.
Yeah.
1d. This doesn't explode 1d8, right?
No, nothing.
No,
Explodes.
there are no explosions.
6.
That's 6.
Ah.
So your body is engulfed in the blue aura that you remember, and you feel a little bit more healed.
One of these wet figures notices the power you're channeling, and then quickly guides over to you and swipes at your head.
How much did it heal me for?
6.
Okay.
I gave you 6 health back.
But it still holds on to me, right?
Yeah, it's still on you.
Oh!
And there's one
So-
currently swiping at Dawnshadow.
What if
I
you
take that.
put...
Oh, you just want to take it?
No, sorry. Do I take damage, or am I
No,
fight
I'm
back?
Yeah, you
Oh.
can defy danger or cast a spell or something to get out
I'm
of
gonna
this.
defy danger. I'm trying to get evade this.
All right, cool.
defy
Roll dexterity.
danger.
What's this? Was this part of your plan? THEOPHRASTUS?
6.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you don't get out of the way as this raking claw passes through your cheek, and it goes through your cheek, through your mouth and past your other cheek, and it leaves this
Bathroom.
it leaves your mouth full of water as you take
Oh.
5 damage.
Oh no! Musty Volvic.
What is happening?
Did I take damage?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
took 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm on 16. Anyone else?
Am I somewhat... Well, I'm stumbling around, but... Do I generally know what's going on?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so...
just get a minus to that roll.
Okay, so I see what's happening to Viktor. I just start running over, and I am going to sledgehammer, downwards on the one that's grabbing his face.
But you still
Sure.
have the sledgehammer. I thought you sold it.
No,
for the
I sold the
sword.
rapier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's
Roll
hit
it.
that thing.
Nice.
I'm not going to add the plus d6 this time. I'm going to play it a bit more safe. I'm just running up behind this thing. I just yell, "For Chris!" and smash. Oh wait, why did I put
Oh.
a fucking 9? I don't know why I put an exclamation mark, but it didn't do anything.
9 damage. Alright.
You're
Too
too
used to
used.
Savage Worlds.
I'm too used to Savage Worlds.
Yeah. Okay,
May
9.
Yeah,
Is the
you
captain
you
still below deck?
No, the captain is above deck now. He's shouting, "Aye, mates, watch out for the lasses.
May I
They'll
join
fill
the
your
fray?
mouths full of water and drown you where ye stand."
May I join the fray?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to cast Blessing of Fire.
Okay.
Hang on, what happened to the thing that I hit?
So,
Yes.
right, you swing your warhammer through it. There's a slight bit of resistance, and it just sinks straight into the ground. Like the figure, the banshee, just goes below deck.
Oh my god, Lord, thank you, Crixus.
Thank me after
Actually,
they're dead, friend.
Thank the...
I'm just going to say that Theophrastus has
I
sort
was
of
really scared that was
walked
a kill.
up aside the captain and sort of says, like, taps him on the side. You know, I did warn you that these were dangerous waters, and we should have changed our route.
Okay, so
Change
I
your
gave
route.
this-
Aye, we're not changing no route. We're sailing for Brisk. And ye mentioned mermaids, not banshees.
Mermaids are but a larval form that of banshees. They
He
evolve
gives
into
you
them
the
over
most deadpan look and says, "Get out to me face."
So how many banshees
like
are
this
currently
captain.
knocking around right now? Knocking about?
there's
You
3.
see 3 on deck.
Okay, any of them involved in any risky business with any of my compatriots?
One of them is gliding towards Crixus, and one of them is like swiping at Dawnshadow.
Gliding towards Crixus?
Yes.
So he's not, like, right on top of him.
No.
Okay, can I use my Molten Breath?
Sure.
Okay, so that be Wisdom again.
Yep. So, wait, what was your first roll? What's
That
that
was
one?
Blessing of Fire. That was a cast Blessing of Fire.
Oh, yeah, what's that one do again?
Blessing of Fire, makes any weapon with the elemental flaming tag deal an extra 2d6 of damage.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
But I also take -1 to cast a spell while it's ongoing.
cool.
But Molten Breath is a move. Does that still count as a spell?
No.
Alright, so it's just alright, because it's just a ranged weapon. So would I be
Right.
rolling Dexterity or Wisdom? Molten Breath.
Let me pull up your class sheet and I'll tell you. For some reason, I can't find. Oh, it's
Because Molten
top
Breath
right,
is
it's chart.
a weapon. It's elemental flaming, so it would get the.
See, that's not a spell. It's an actual advanced move.
Yeah. So Dex.
Molten Breath. You gain the following ranged weapons. Yeah, you roll Dex.
Dexterity. Got it. Nice. And then that counts in their Blessing of Fire. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna attack the one going for my BFF Crixus right now.
Oh.
7. And that is a volley. On a 7 to 9, choose one.
Choose one. Alright, let me see this volley right here.
You can't choose. Oh, actually, yeah, you can. Never mind.
Let's see. Oh, let's see. So I can choose any of these?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the Molten Breath doesn't have ammo,
Yeah, you're right.
so but I can choose that still.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to take several shots,
Yeah.
which means that several of your shots miss, and one of
Nice.
them does
More
hit.
fire.
And yeah, more fire.
Nice.
So,
nice.
what does it look like as you're vomiting flame?
I see. Basically, so Burns just kind of comes out. He sees the situation, blesses himself with fire, and then he sees someone going for his BFF Crixus, and he kind of freaks the hell out and just starts rapid fire spitting, just sort of aiming vaguely in the Banshee's direction. basically seeing is like.
Now, is this more like oh, crap, what's her name? What's the Dark Souls spider boss that vomits lava everywhere?
This is more like a solid. This is more like a flamethrower, I'd say.
Okay.
It's more like a Solaceme. He's just kind of maneuvering his head about to just catch this.
So
thing.
it's less like Quelaag, sticky lava, rock molten shit, and more like flamethrower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just roll my damage.
Yeah.
Nice,
Plus
okay.
3
That's a
plus
D4
2d6.
plus. It's a D4 plus 3.
D4 plus 3
And
plus
then a
2d6.
2d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So D4 plus 3, and then I just go plus 2d6 in the thing. That'll work.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
14 damage.
Yep.
Bam. Yeah, you vomit lava all over, well, fire all over this thing, and it shrieks as it starts to steam, and it vanishes off the deck. But as it vanishes, you look around, and you've lit a good portion of the main deck on fire. The captain is, all right, lads, put out the fire.
Okay.
There's a fire on board.
After doing this, I look at Crixus, smirk, and give him a thumbs up. Like, yeah, I did good.
You see me? I mean, I'm impressed, but not happy.
Another banshee appears behind Crixus, and Viktor just rises out of the floor, and just like you see it take this like big inhale of breath and just like start screaming as its mouth stretches like impossibly wide.
I was about to say, I say to Viktor, I've got a plan, but I'm guessing that's not possible.
Do I react to this, actually? Because I really just want to turn around and bitch slap it.
So it's behind Crixus, who is facing Viktor.
Yeah.
So,
I just
like,
duck and he
he's in
smacks
front.
it over me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
I-
are you defying danger? Like, how are you... Crixus wants to defy danger by getting out of the way?
I'm gonna... Yeah. Like,
Viktor
getting myself
just shouts.
further away from the source of the noise.
Viktor just shouts, "Get down!"
Okay. I'm gonna roll Defy Danger Dex then.
And actually, fuck it, I'm just gonna punch the thing.
Alright.
Punch the banshee.
So
Yeah.
you're defying danger by powering through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
So, will you please roll your damage against Crixus?
Actually, not yet. I'm at this point going to sigh and roll all according to plan, which, I mean, might not do anything. Let's actually roll that first. Okay, 8, so that's hold 2. And I am going to both deal your damage to all enemies in the area and make an ally's failed defy danger roll work as if they'd rolled a 7. So
Nice.
In doing
So, what
Oh
happens?
yeah, I still got the XP on that one. I read that earlier.
I had the foresight that this might happen, and while we were at the docks, I had Viktor or Jonathan steal for me a ward to, like, basically the sort of goop that produces a smell that is very harmful to banshees, and I toss it under Crixus's foot so that he slips, avoiding the banshee, and the potent odor is released.
Sure, so roll your damage.
Okay.
And somehow you make it so that I rolled a 7 and dexterity
Oh wait, that
better.
was wrong dice. That was wrong dice. Sorry. Oh. I mean, it didn't do much, but
It's
So,
something. It's something.
let's see here. So, instead of a fail, you get a soft success.
yes.
So, here's the thing. I will let you collapse into Viktor, and it will, like, neither of you will take damage, but you'll be on the ground.
like
Or,
that.
or you can save yourself and let Viktor get damaged.
I'm gonna say that in character, Crixus would do the second. I'm gonna say because of the slip on the ground, thanks to Theophrastus, I legit fall over and knock us both out of harm's way.
Viktor just go, "You fool!"
I basically headbutt you in the stomach on the way down.
Yeah, alright. So both of you kind of fall out of the way as the Banshee like unleashes this terrible
I'll be back
scream
in one moment.
and then vanishes from the boat.
Get off
I-
me!
I love that phrase, Austin, a soft victory.
Yeah, it is a
I
soft
have to use the
victory.
bathroom. BRB.
Nice. Bathroom break.
If Dawnshadow comes close to death, I think he'll just accept it.
He seems
Just
like the
accept
guy,
that.
honestly. He seems like the guy who would just accept death, like, yeah, sure.
Burn
Whatever,
finally
it
did
happened.
something.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yay! This whole session has been about Viktor finally realizing leadership of these idiots.
Well, it is a little strong considering. I would say Dawnshadow's really an idiot.
Yeah, but
A little bit too
I know.
reserved to take leadership.
I'm just saying. I'll be right back too. Just gotta get a drink.
And cats.
I'm back. There is a giant bee in the house.
Nice.
I hate
Oh,
bees.
Snake, I just realized, remember you said, like, Crixus was, like, waiting, would, like, be waiting to see what Burn could do
Yeah.
in terms of combat. And now he knows.
Yeah, I'm like, he just vomited fire. Like, I'm kind of
You're
mouth
right.
agape right now because I've just slipped, headbutted an armored guy in the stomach, and now a ship is on fire. And I had a plan, but it might not work as well as I'd hoped.
The ship's on
I,
fire.
I have a plan, but it's self-serving.
Are the Banshees still around?
I plan to